Good morning and a very warm welcome to everyone for the final day of Active Sports Presents the Corporate Cup. The race for the Silver Cup, the first match. Today, the final of Silver Cup between DCC Dominators and Friends SC. Just 5 minutes back, the umpires were out there for the toss, and the news is that DCC Dominators they have won the toss. They have elected to field first. So in some time, it will be the grand finale for the Silver Cup. Inactive Sports presents the Corporate Cup between DCC Dominators and Friends SC. We'll be back in a short while with the first ball of the day. So, welcome once again. You're just seconds away from the start of the finale for the Silver Cup. DCC Dominators versus Friends Sports Club. Dominators won the toss, electing to field. Both the openers for Friends Sports Club, Sagar Narkar and Siddesh Nikam, on the crease with the ball in his hand. Akshat Jain. He'll go left arm over the wicket, just like yesterday, today as well. A little bit today, overcast conditions, which should help the seamers a little bit, I must say, because the sun is also out there. Let's hope that the rain gods stay away just like yesterday did. Start of the finale, first delivery, Akshat Jain, left arm over the wicket, on strike, Sagar Narkar. Short of length delivery, good loosener delivery. Wasn't that pacey, but right where he needs to be, just outside that off stump. Left alone by the batsman as well. The pitch is a belter to bat on. Just as the sun will beat down, it will be easier and easier for the batsman. Good delivery this, good forward stride. Wayward throw, oh, wayward throw, no backup, and that will be 5 runs on the board. Should have been just a single, was would have been close had he picked up and threw at the stumps. A direct hit would have been really, really close to see. Nevertheless, a wayward throw, 5 runs on the board. Not happy at all. The bowler, Siddesh Nikam, will be on strike. 20 overs a side match. First final for the day for the Silver Cup. Good delivery that one. Rising a little bit just outside the off stump. Good start. This has been from Akshat Jain. Right on the money. Bowling a little bit short. I believe need to be on the good length sort to get some purchase out of the wicket. Short of length once again. Trying to drive it away from the body. Back to back 2 dot deliveries by Akshat Jain. Both the openers need to take some time. Definitely it's a belter to bat on, but they need to just judge the pace of the bowlers. Just need to read the line and length what they are bowling at. Good delivery, wanted to slash it hard, no connection with the bat. Brilliant bowling this from Akshat. 3 dot delivery and 3 times beating the bat of the batsman. Really good stuff. Apart from that wayward throw. Nicely bowled this. Good front foot stride forward. Gently just played it down to the short cover region at the end of the first over. 5 runs on the board. Really good appeal. Quite ecstatic they were, quite energetic on the field. Not given by the umpire. Sagar Narkar on strike. Vishal Srivastava to start a new over. A really good start this from the bowlers. Next delivery, Vishal. Just a little bit waver. A little bit was swing, but down the leg side. The length was perfect, but the line that needs to be outside the off stump. Good delivery this. Just angling in. Once again a wide delivery, but that's really good bowling from Vishal Srivastava. Has started well, but the line needs to be outside the off stump. The ball is swinging. He is the making the ball talk right now at the moment. Good delivery this. That's where he needs to be. Really good delivery, but a nice communication between both the batsmen. A single stolen over there. 8 on the board. Siddesh back on strike. 1.2 overs in the game. 8 without losing any wicket. Good delivery this. Nicely played, but on the front foot. Need to respect those deliveries. Nicely bowled once again. Right in the good length spot. Trying to swing that new ball. Wanted to slash it hard. Luckily no edge. Has been anxious outside the off stump. Siddesh Nikam from the previous over. He has been trying to slash it hard. The captain of the batting side, Friends Sports Club, still to open his account. 2 deliveries to go in the second over. This time, quite foolish that delivery. Nicely leaned forward onto that drive down to the mid-off region. Good fielding. Last delivery to go in the second over. Really good stuff from both the bowlers. Goes down the track this time. On the toes it was flicked off the toes down to the mid-wicket region. Just a single opens his account at the end of the second over. 9 without losing any wicket. Friends Sports Club. Okay. Akshay Jain to start the second over of his spell. Good delivery to start once again. Just a little bit wider than he wanted to execute. Just outside the off stump. Went away from the batsman after pitching. 9 on the board. Still continuing. Left arm over the wicket. Slashed it hard this time. Off the outside edge. Goes down to the third man region. Good throw. Straight to the wicket keeper. Just a single. 10 runs on the board. 2.2 overs. The finale for the Silver Cup. DCC Dominators versus Friends Sports Club. This time nicely played off the front foot but straight to the cover region. Ten runs on the board. Really good delivery, just angling in a little bit. Two deliveries leaving the batsman, one coming in. Good variation provided by the bowler Akshat Jain. Looking really good. Two deliveries to go in the third over. Good delivery once again. Quite wide outside the off stump. Left by the batsman. Decisive batting from Sagar Narkar. Not slashing anything outside that off stump. Really good judgment. Last delivery of the third over. This is nicely played. This is up in the air. Just in the vacant position. Falls in no man's land. Just a little bit lucky there right now. Sagar Narkar to be there. Just between the deep extra cover and the mid-off fielder. So the end of the third over, it's 11 runs on the board. Those viewers just joined us. You're watching Active Sports Presents, the Corporate Cup. The finale for the Silver Cup between DCC Dominators and Friends Sports Club. Winning the toss, electing to field first. The bowlers haven't given anything away to the batsman. 11 on the board after 3 overs. Vishal Srivastava to continue. Right arm over the wicket, start of the fourth over. This time played up in the air, down to the long off region, one bounce over the ropes. Really good hit from Sagar Narkar. The first boundary of his bat. One boundary, the first boundary we already saw that of an overthrow, but this time off the bat. 15 without losing any wicket. Good front foot stride forward, lean onto that drive, down to the mid-off region, quick single. 16 on the board. Sagar Narkar, 12 of 10 deliveries. Goes down the track, a wild slash. No connection with the bat. Dot delivery. Siddesh Nikam looking anxious. 2 of 11 deliveries. The captain of the batting side. This time slashed hard and goes away from the third man fielder and a boundary. Really slashed it hard. That was a good point about that shot. Took the bottom part of the bat and went down to the right side of the third man region, quite away from him. Lucky boundary though. 20 on the board. 3.4 overs. Touch expensive in this over. Vishal Srivastava giving away 9 runs of just 4 deliveries. Just in the first over, he was on a sort of good length area. This time he has been a little bit foolish. This time going short, a good pull shot down to the deep square leg region, racing away towards the fence, second boundary of his bat. This time, this was quite confidently played by him. Siddesh Nikam races to 10 of 13 deliveries. Back-to-back boundaries. One down to the deep backward point, the gap between deep backward point and the third man, and this time quite nicely pulled down to the deep square leg region. Last delivery of the fourth over. Goes down the track. This is a good shot, but there is a protection out there at the deep extra cover region. Just a single. At the end of the fourth over, 25 runs on the board. 14 runs came of the fourth over. Akshat Jain still to continue. Third over on a trot. Still continue, left arm over the wicket. Siddesh Nikam will be on strike. Look good in the previous over. Siddesh just having that slash once again. This time goes down to the third man region on 2 bounces. 26 on the board. Still over left after this over in the power play. After that, the field restrictions will be uplifted. 5 fielders will be allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Sagar Narkar on strike. Good delivery this. Just outside the off stump. Good front foot stride. Nicely leaned onto that drive. Good fielding by the short cover fielder. Good cricket. Gonna be a good contest for the Silver Cup. Good drive that on the up, down to the cover region. There is a protection out there. Just a single. 27 on the board. Good start this by both the batsmen. Sagar Narkar 13 of 12 deliveries. Siddesh Nikam 12 of 15. Couple of boundaries for Siddesh in the previous over. Goes down the track. A wild slog. Good take by the wicket keeper, but no connection with the bat. Good bowling this from Akshat Jain. Just keeping it outside the top stump and a hint of an away movement as it went to the wicket keeper. Still some swing out there for the seamers. Little overcast conditions, and mind you, little overcast. Not that much, but some help for the seamers. Good delivery this. Just playing away from the body. Just leaning into that drive. Beaten. Really good bowling this has been from Akshat Jain. 2.5 overs, none for 9. and 4 runs of that overthrow. Just have given 5 runs apart from that overthrow. This time a wild slash going above the head of the point fielder, races towards the deep backward point region for a boundary. Good finish to the over for French Sports Club. At the end of the fifth over, 31 on the board. Change in the bowling attack. Shubham More been introduced, going right arm over the wicket. Good delivery. This just angling in, takes the inner part of the bat, goes down to the mid wicket region. Wanted to play it on the offside, but good delivery that one. 33 on the board. Good start this for the batting side without losing any wicket. 33 on the board. But the bowlers have kept the batsman on check. Hasn't given any loose deliveries up till now. 33 on the board. Way down the offside. White ball been signaled by the umpire, and definitely one extra to that. A wayward throw, but good fielding, good backup by the fielder at the mid-on region. 2 runs to be added. 35 on the board. Siddesh Nikam on strike. Just outside the off stump, quite wide once again. 36 on the board. A wayward start this for Shubham More. Couple of wide deliveries. Need to resurrect his line and length pretty quickly. 36 already on the board. Good delivery. This is up in the air. This could be the first wicket. Definitely it is. Nicely held by the cover fielder. Suyoga, the catcher, and Siddesh Nikam, the captain of the batting side, will have to walk back in the dugout. Shubham More will have his tail up after that wicket. Just outside the off stump, hint of an away movement, good delivery. After those two wide deliveries, Shubham More settling into nice rhythm. Good delivery to get rid of Shubham. Siddesh, the captain of the batting side, back in the dugout. New batsman, Gaurav Agarwal on strike. Good front foot forward. Just a gentle push down to the short cover region. 36 for 1. 5.4 overs. 2 deliveries to go. Winning the toss, electing to field. Really done well. The fielding side. Dominators. Nicely placed it down to the third man region. Just played with an angle bat. Open the face of the bat. Just a single to open his account. Gaurav. Sagar Narkar back on strike. 15 of 13 deliveries. 37 on the board. Last delivery of the power play over. Shubham More goes down the track, couple of steps. Nicely played down to the cover region with that single. Ends over number 6. 38 for 1. Change of ends, 4 overs from the opposition end now, and the batting will be done from the commentary box end. Sagar Narkar on strike. Ashish Inakia will be in action from the opposition end. Let's see how it starts. His spell. 38 on the board. Current run rate 6.33. Projected score 126. Good delivery. There's just angling in a little bit on a sort of good length area. Good start this from Ashish. Good batting though. Just a nudge on the onside. Away they go for a quick single. Sagar Narkar holding one end up. 17 of 15 deliveries. Gaurav Agrawal on strike. Just the field restrictions have been uplifted. You can see more players outside the 30-yard circle. A deep third man. A deep backward point. A long on in place. A deep square leg. And a long off. Good delivery this. Coming in with the angle. Really good stuff this from Ashish. Good 2 deliveries to start his spell. Ashish Agrawal just trying to settle in serve nerves. This is the finale for Silver Cup. Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup. This was a little bit foolish. On the toes, played off the wrist, down to the deep mid-wicket region. Good chase by the fielder. Couple of runs there. A really good chase by the fielder who was positioned at the mid-wicket region. 41 for 1. Couple of deliveries on a sort of good length area. This was a little bit foolish than the previous one. Trying to swing that delivery. Good hit by Gaurav. Still 3 deliveries to go. Ashish continuing right arm over the wicket. This time very good delivery. Just open the face of the bat. Played down to the third man region. Just a single. Ashish Enakia has a good action. 20 to 25 feet run up. A good round up action. Just trying to swing that delivery. 2 deliveries to go. Good delivery it was. It is up in the air. Just away from the fielder at the long off region. Just a single. Couldn't get it off the sweet part of the bat. Was eyeing to go up above the cover fielder. But went in between that down to the long off region. Last delivery of the 7th over. Good cut shot. Good fielding by the backward point fielder. Throw is coming at the non-striker end. Had it been taken, would have been curtains for Gaurav Agrawal. Not to be. Was a run out chance over there, but a single nevertheless. So at the end of the 7th over, 44 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Shubham More to continue from the opposition end this time. 1 over from the commentary box end. Had a success. Got rid of the captain of the batting side, Sitesh. Wild slash at the delivery outside the off stump. Good delivery this from Shubham More. Just leaving the batter after pitching. Just outside the off stump. Gaurav Agrawal, 5 of 7 deliveries. Has looked good in this short stint. Need to be there. Need to grind a little bit. Still 13 overs to go after this. 12 overs to go after this. This time nicely lean forward. Just a little nudge on the offside. The gap between the backward point and cover. Just a single. Wild slash up above the backward point fielder racing towards the boundary. Really good hit that one. Just open the face of the bat and a hard slash on that delivery. Just was a little bit shorter that delivery. Just a little bit wide down the offside. Nicely played. 49 on the board. 7.3 overs. Sagar Narkar 22 of 17. Three deliveries to go in the 8th over. Sagar Narkar looking good. 22 of 17. This time played down the ground, down to the long off region. Just on a bounce to him. 50 on the board. 50 for the loss of 1 wicket. 7.4 overs. Good start this. Just losing 1 wicket and 50 in the 8th over. Gaurav on strike. Played down the ground. Good connection of the bat, but there is a protection out there in the long on region. Just a single 51 on the board. Good partnership building up between those two batters at the crease. Current run rate shouldn't bother the fielding side. 6.51. Just need to re-bowl that. Just stopped in his follow through. Already 7 runs of this over. Shubham More had one success in the previous over from the commentary box end. Short of line delivery was a very nice surprise delivery. Wasn't in position batsman to pull. Nevertheless, the ball dropped safely out of the reach of the mid-wicket fielder. At the end of the 8th over, 52 for 1. Ashish to continue from the far end. Sagar Narkar on strike. Good delivery this, just angling in. Really good delivery. Just coming in with the angle. Quite lucky to be still there, Sagar Narkar. By being signaled by the umpire. You can watch it on the action replay. Really good delivery. Just angling in. Quite foolish. Right in the block hole. 53 for 1. Gaurav on strike. And that's the wicket they were looking for. In the first delivery, I said Sagar Narkar was very lucky, but not Gaurav Agrawal. Really good delivery, an in-swinging delivery, takes the wicket. Beaten, all ends up. The stumps are rattled. Second wicket down for Friends Sports Club. 53 for 2. New batsman coming in, Chetan Nayak. Ashish tasting success on that previous delivery. Really good two deliveries to start the second over of his spell. Chetan Naik on strike. This time leaving the batsman just outside the off stump. Two deliveries remain really good. Ashish Inakia. Chetan Naik once again taking guard. This time really good delivery once again. Just a slight miscommunication. Wanted that single Sagar Narkar. There was never a single over there. Good fielding by the backward point fielder. Quite alert he was. Throw went at the right hand at the non-striker end. But Narkar was well in. Two deliveries to go in the ninth over. This time coming in with the angle. Nicely played on the left side of the backward point fielder. Direct hit. Direct hit at the striker's end. Not out is the call. Good fielding this. Good positive running as well by the batsman. Really good cricket. Good bowling, good batting and really top-notch fielding effort. 54 for 2. Last delivery of the ninth over. Just had one stump to aim the backward point fielder and he did it on that attempt. But good running by Sagar Narkar as well, making his crease. Good decision by the umpire. This time played nicely, quite foolish that delivery. It was in the arc. Nicely played up above the cover cordon, down to the extra cover region. Ends over number 9 with a sweet timed boundary. 58 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Change in the bowling attack. Ankur Chaturvedi being introduced. Going right arm over the wicket. Medium pacer. Still a little bit overcast conditions at Dadoji Kondev Stadium. Captain of the fielding side still haven't brought in any of the spinners in action. Full toss delivery to start with. Was on the stumps, played nicely. Back to the bowler. Ankur Chaturvedi. Chetan 9 on strike. Good delivery this time. Just coming in with the angle. Good fielding by the bowler himself. Would have been really close to see had he picked up that ball in one attempt and threw at the non-striker end. Sagar Narkar, 28 of 21 deliveries. A superb boundary on the last delivery of the previous over. 59 for 2. This time nicely played once again with the full face of the bat down to the long on Region 60 on the board. 9.3 overs. Just holding up one end, Sagar Narkar. 29 of 22. Good delivery this once again. On a sort of good length area. 9.4 overs, 60 for 2. Chetan Naik just come in. 2 of 6 deliveries. Good start this from Ankur Chaturvedi. Just a couple of runs of 4 deliveries in his spell. Good delivery once again. Not giving any room outside the off stump. Has been bowling on the stumps. A little bit foolish on that attempt. Last delivery of the 10th over. Good drive down to the deep backward point. Just a single to end over number 10. 61 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. We'll take a short drinks interval. We'll back in a short while. Ashish to continue. Already the drinks break was taken in the fall of the second wicket. So no drinks interval. So we'll continue with the match. Ashish Inakia in action. Already had one success. 2 overs, 1 for 11. Has been brilliant. Ashish with his in-swinging deliveries. Some deliveries going out. Chetan Naik on strike. 61 on the board. Current run rate 6.10. Projected score 122. At least should be eyeing somewhere between 140, 150. Just getting the field right. Ashish taking some time. Will continue. Right arm over the wicket. Good hit down the ground. Good fielding of his own bowling. Showing some football skills. Trying to field it with his foot. Just a single. Happily stopped that delivery. Lucky though for Sagar Narkar. Didn't ricochet off his foot towards the stumps at the non-striker end. Sagar Narkar on strike. 29 of 22. He needs to be there till the end. Still 9 overs to go after this over. Good hit that one once again down to the long off region. Couple of steps towards the bowler. Ashish Enakia has been consistent with his line and length just outside the top stump on a sort of good length. He has pitched up those deliveries. This time quite foolish. Driven nicely by Chetan Naik down to the extra cover region. Good fielding, just a single. 64 on the board. Doing it in singles right now. Not trying to be over aggressive. Already have lost 2 wickets. Just trying to settle in trying to take it deep. Last 6 overs, definitely they can try to dominate. Sagar Narkar back on strike. Look confident right from the onset. This time nicely bowled. Once again, couple of steps down the pitch. Sagar Narkar. This time the angle coming in a little bit after pitching. Just took the inner part of the bat and just went to the bowler. Dot delivery. The field quite widely spread on the offside as well as on the onside. Quite wide that long on is. Nicely bowled. Incoming delivery. Really well bowled. This by Ashish. Just a single. 65 on the board. No breeze at all on the ground today. Still some overcast condition. Good delivery this. Wait for the umpire's signal. There was slight appeal from the bowler. Nothing from the fielders. It's off the bat. So at the end of the 11th over, 66 for 2. Yet to get any of the batsmen. There are 4 banners for shot of the day. Those batsmen hitting those banners will be awarded some special surprise token from MH04 group. Yesterday as well, we didn't say any batter hitting that banner. Let's see who will be the lucky one to get that surprise gift voucher from MH04 group. Finally, a spinner been introduced into the attack after 11 overs. Ankit has come to bowl from the commentary box end. Chetan Naik will be on strike. Tossed up delivery, played down the ground. Going left arm round the wicket, Ankit. "67 for 2. 8 overs left after this over. Need to go big now. 8 wickets still in hand. Good delivery. Just angling in a little bit. Really good delivery, that one. I thought nearly foxed the batsman. Definitely wrapped on the pads, but the impact would have taken it down the leg side. 68 for 2. Good start from the spinner, Ankit. Chetan Naik on strike. Trying to rebuild, regroup this partnership. Just stopped the bowler on his follow through. Batsman wasn't ready. Chetan Naik. Wayward delivery this time. Down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. 11.2 overs. Winning the toss. Dominators electing to field. Really good decision by the captain. And the players just have rewarded them. The decision has been really good effort from the bowlers up till now. This time a wild slog Couldn't get off the meat of the bat. Goes down to the mid-on region. Just a single. 70 on the board. 70 for the loss of 2 wickets. 3 deliveries to go in the 12th over. Sagar Narkar on strike. Tossed up delivery. Hit nicely. Down to the mid-wicket region. Good fielding by the fielder. He was positioned at the cow corner region. Couple of runs added in the scoreboard. Searching for runs now, the batting side. Friends Sports Club. Sagar Narkar moves on to 33 of 27. Has started really well, had slowed up a little bit. In the last 2 or 3 overs, full toss delivery. Wanted to hit it on the up, down to the offside. Takes the inner up of the bat, goes down to the long on region. Just a single. Hasn't been able to time the shot out of the meat of the bat. This is up in the air. Long off fielder, just 2 or 3 feet away from that catch. Lucky though for the batsman. Falls in no man's land. At the end of the 12th over, 74 on the board. Ankur Chaturvedi to continue from the commentary box end. 1 over prior to this, none for 3. Started well, Ankur. 74 for 2. This is nicely played down the ground at the long on region, just above the ropes. First 6 of the match, first 6 of the inning of Chetan Naik's bat. Really good hit, that one. Just judged the length pretty quickly and played nicely down the ground. Just inches above the ropes. Good attempt by the fielder at the long on region, Ankit. Nicely bowled this, open the face of the bat, nicely driven down to the extra cover region. Good positive intent shown while running. Throw is coming at the striker end. Good running. Good communication. 8 runs of 2 deliveries. 82 on the board. Good batting this from Chetan Naik. 17 of 16 deliveries, took some time. And now going for the big hits. Just 7 overs left after this over. Nicely bowled this time. Close the face of the bat quite early. Lucky though. Goes to the long off region for a single. 83 on the board. A really good start for the batting side. Up for the 13th over. Already 9 runs of the over. This time played nicely down to the long off region. On a bounce it will go to the fielder. Ankur Chaturvedi. 1.4 overs, none for 13. Looks a seasoned campaigner. Chetan Naik on strike. Good shot down the ground once again, down to the long off region. Really being aggressive, both the two batters in this over. 85 on the board. 11 runs already of this over. Last delivery to go. Sanjay Narkar on strike. This time played down the ground, down to the long on region. Ankit is there and a very good, well judged catch. Searching for runs, trying to be aggressive. Sanjay Sagar Narkar back in the dugout. Third wicket down at the end of the 13th over. 85 for 3. Ankit to continue. Chetan will be on strike. The new batsman, Aditya Khairnar, at the non-striker end. Fall of the wicket at the last delivery of the previous over. 85 for 3. Good delivery this. Just open the face of the bat at the last moment. There is an appeal from the bowler, but it's off the bat. Down to the third man region. Chetan Naik moves on to 20 of 19 deliveries. Aditya, the left-hander, on strike. 86 for 3. Really kept it tight up till now. The bowling side, Dominators. Last 6 overs after this. 5 deliveries left in the 14th over. Packed offside field. A third man. A fielder between third man and backward point as well. Good delivery this. Just outside the off stump. Wanted to slog hit it, but quite foolish that delivery was. You can see a long off, a deep extra cover. A cover fielder as well. Packed offside field. Tossed up delivery. Slogged hit down to the mid wicket region on a bounce to the fielder. Good fielding that. Grabbed that ball at an uncomfortable position, but really good field. Just a single. 87 on the board. Ankit, 3 deliveries to go. Back on strike. Chetan Naik. Tossed up delivery. Quite foolish. Right in the block hole. Ducked out by the batsman. Dot delivery. Chetan still on strike. A flatter delivery just outside the off stump. Open the face of the bat. Just played it down to the gap between third man and backward point. Just a single. 88 on the board. Last delivery to go in the 14th over. Aditya Khairnar on strike. Flatter this just above the off stump, I believe. Really good delivery to end over number 14. 88 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Vikram Dokle to continue from the opposition end. Spinner brought in and a flighted delivery and nicely hit by Chetan Naik down the ground for a maximum second six of his inning. Definitely Vikram Dokle, not the way he wanted to start. We have seen on those track, if you give any flight to those batsmen, definitely they have charged down the wicket and made immense of that. That's what Chetan Naik did on that attempt. This time nicely bowled, a little bit flatter, but a wayward delivery. Just a slight confusion. White ball being signaled by the umpire. The non-striker wanted to rotate the strike, wanted that single, denied by Chetan. 7 runs already of this over. The last 6 overs, slog overs. That's what we say. 95 for 3. Once again a tossed up delivery, hit nicely down to the long on region. This is a chance out there. Dropped by the fielder at the long on region. Away it races for a boundary. Should have taken it the Indian style. Went for the reverse cup. I believe he ran a little 1 or 2 feet ahead than where he needs to be. Where it should have been. Really bad stuff from the fielder at the long on region. Should have had that 4th wicket. Flatter one this time outside the off stump. Fox the batsman. Fox the wicket keeper as well. Signal from the umpire. Bye. No connection with the bat. 100 up. 100 for 3. 14.3 overs. Really good this over has been for the batting side. Flatter delivery. Played down to the deep square leg region. They're going for the second throw. Is coming at the striker end. Had the ball been collected by the wicket keeper. Couple of chances not taken by the fielders. One catch dropped at the long on region. Went for a boundary. This time the erring done by the wicket keeper. Good throw it was by the deep square leg fielder on a bounce. Couldn't collect that. 102 on the board. 2 deliveries to go in the 15th over. Tossed up delivery. Went down the track. Played on the left side. Down to the cow corner region for a boundary. 106 on the board. Vikram Dhokale turning out to be an expensive 5 deliveries, 17 runs already of this over. That's the kind of start they wanted in those slog overs. 106 on the board. Last delivery to go in the 15th over. This partnership looking good, trying to be dominant. Still no change in the fielding, just 3 fielders on the onside for Aditya Kernar. This time Fox the batsman, quite wide it was down the leg side. 19 runs of this over, need to re-bowl that. 19 runs and a bye as well. 20 runs have already gone off this over. Turning out to be quite expensive change from the captain Vikram Dhokale. 5 deliveries, 19 runs, and now Chetan Naik will be on strike. Already has hit a 6 and a boundary in this over. This time slashed it hard. Slog hit down to the deep square leg region. Away she goes for a boundary. Quite an expensive over. 24 runs have come off it at the end of the 15th over. 112 on the board. Amit Dahiya to continue. Full toss to start with. Nicely played on one knee. Down to the gap between a fine leg and a square leg. Really been top notch from those two batters in the previous over as well, and this over starts as well with a boundary. Aditya Kernar batting brilliantly. 11 of just 6 deliveries. Chetan Naik at the non-striker end. Started slowly but has roped in quite well in those last 10 deliveries. 35 of 25 deliveries. Amit Dahiya from the opposition end. This time a wide slog down to the square leg region. Good fielding, just a single. Still just 3 fielders on the onside for Aditya Kernar. Chetan Naik back on strike. Looked quite aggressive in the previous over. Spinners have been introduced, and after that there has been some flow of runs. Chetan Naik just looking at the field. Just 6 fielders on the offside. Good delivery this, just outside the off stump, just opening the face of the bat. Just a wayward throw once again. The fielders are letting the bowlers down. Already in the first over we saw a wayward throw Going to the boundary. A catch dropped, a run out attempt not taken by the wicket keeper. And now once again wayward throw. This time down the ground, there is a chance at the long off region. This time held nicely. Held nicely. Chetan Naik will have to walk back in the dugout. But a good knock. New batsman coming in. Samit. 119 on the board for the loss of 5 wickets. Good effort. Good knock by Chetan Naik. 37 he made. Really good. Good delivery. This just angling in on a sort of good length area. Just came in with the angle. Good over this has been from Amit Dahiya, picking the wicket of Chetan Naik, just giving away 7 runs. Last delivery. This over nicely played, flat batted it down the ground, down to the long on region. Good fielding by the fielder at the long on region. Just showing some football skills. Plucked out his foot at the right time. At the end of the 16th over, 120 on the board, getting some momentum back. The batting side. Friends Sports Club. Ankit starting a new spell. Prior to this, 2 overs, none for 10. Now from the opposition end. Had really kept it tight from the commentary box and Ankit. 120 on the board. Current run rate 7.50. Projected score 150. Definitely must be eyeing that. Somewhere between 150 to 160. Tossed up delivery, wayward delivery to start with a full toss. No ball being signaled by the umpire. Played down to the fine leg region. Going for the second run. No ball being signaled by the leg umpire. Free hit delivery coming up. Samit on strike. Signal from the umpire. Free hit delivery 123 for 4. 1, 2, 3 for 4. This time played with an angle bat, a wild slog. Played down to the deep square leg region, just a single. Samit wanted that second run. Aditya denied it. Senior most batsman right now on the crease, Aditya Khairnar. 12 of 7 deliveries. 124 on the board. Still 3 overs to go after this. To be precise, 23 deliveries to go in this inning. Should be eyeing 160, 170. Need to go big now, those batters. Full toss delivery. Played nicely down the ground. Just a single down to the long on region. Was a flatter one. Good delivery this one. Just a sharp turn. Played well by Samit. 3 deliveries to go in the 17th over. It's been really where Ankit. Just a wayward delivery on that attempt. Start of a newest spell. Wrapped on the pads. Wrapped on the pads. Up go the finger. 5th wicket down. That's what I said. He has been really good, the bowler. Just a little bit wavered on that first delivery, but kept it tight earlier as well. And now a wicket for him. 5th wicket down for the batting side. Friends Sports Club. Samit back in the dugout. New batsman coming in. Sachin Pundam Baker. 16.4 overs, 125 for 5. Ankit had a success in the previous delivery. Flatter delivery, takes the outside edge, goes down to the short third man. The throw is coming at the striker end. But quite alert running from Aditya Kernar. Just a single. Last delivery of the 17th over. Field changes for Aditya. You can see a deep square leg region, a fielder at the deep mid wicket region and at the long on. Nicely bowled this time. Little bit off pace delivery. Throw is coming at the non-striker end. Direct hit. The batsman was struggling over there. At the end of the 17th over, 127 on the board for the loss of 5 wickets. Amit Dahiya to start his second over of his spell. Prior to this, 1 over 1 for 8. Got rid of Chetan Naik in the previous over. 127 on the board. Need to go big now. Aditya Kernar, 14 of 9 deliveries. Look good up till now. At least must be eyeing 160, 170. Flatter delivery this time. Wanted to play it on the onside, but lucky though. Lucky though off the bat goes down to the boundary, down to the fine leg third man region. Wanted to reverse hit it, but took the inner half of the bat, went down behind the wicket keeper, down to the fine leg region for a boundary. 131 on the board. This time nicely hit down to the mid wicket region. This could be a catch. Oh, has dropped it. I believe Ankit was the fielder over there. Once again, a lucky reprieve for a batsman. 3 catches have been dropped up till now. 132 on the board. Getting a reprieve, Aditya Khernar. Sachin on strike. Still 2 overs to go after this. This is up in the air. This is a chance. A second success for Amit Dahiya. Wanted to go big. Sachin had just come in. Really good catch. Good delivery it was. And good catch by the bowler himself. Mayuresh, new batsman coming in. Good bowling this from Amit Dahiya, getting rid of the batsman. 6 wicket down, 132 on the board. Aditya Kherna still there at the non-striker end. 19 of 11 deliveries. Mayuresh Bhagwate just join in. The lower order needs to contribute now. Sachin back in the dugout. Good delivery, just a slower one. Dot delivery. 2 deliveries to go in the 18th over. Tossed up delivery, nicely played with an angle bat down to the backward point region. Couple of dot deliveries to start his inning. Mayuresh Bhagwate isn't time left. 2 overs to go after this. 132 on the board. This time played off the wrist down to the mid wicket region. Just a single to end over number 18. 133 on the board. Coming on to bowl, Ankit, last over of his spell. 3 overs, 1 for 17. Got a success in the previous over. Mayuresh Bhagwate on strike. Flatter delivery outside the off stump to start with. Dot delivery. 133 for 6. 11 deliveries to go. Mayuresh Bhagwate needs to rotate the strike. Needs to bring in Aditya Khernar on strike. And that's what he does. Plays down to the mid-wicket region. Just a single. Aditya will be on strike for the rest of the over. 4 deliveries to go. Wouldn't be easy, but Ankit has been bowling well. 134 on the board for the loss of 6 wickets. Change in the field. Once again, just 3 fielders on the onside. One down to deep square leg, one down to the deep mid-wicket region. And one going down to the cow corner region. Has been brought a little bit finer down to the long on region. Ankit to continue. A little bit tossed up delivery outside the off stump. Wanted to slog it on the onside. Just a little bit away that throw was. Had it been near the stumps, an opportunity for the 7th wicket. No signal from the umpire. Finally a signal from the umpire. Bye has been signaled. 135 on the board. Goes down the track. Played back to the bowler. Really good delivery this from Ankit. Was a flatter one, but didn't give any pace to work on for the batsman. 2 deliveries to go in the penultimate over. Flatter this time. Uprooted the stump. Second success for Ankit. Brilliant delivery. 7th wicket down. Mayuresh Bhagwate back in the dugout. New batsman coming in. Mangesh Ghadigaonkar. Still 7 deliveries left. 135 for 7. Really been good. Dominators winning the toss, electing to field first. The bowlers have been right on the money apart from that one over. 24 runs came in that over. Apart from that over, it has been a really dominant performance from the Dominators. Last delivery of Ankit's spell. Last delivery of the penultimate over. New batsman Mangesh Ghadigaonkar. Flatter outside the off stump. That ends a brilliant spell. 4 overs, 2 for just 18 runs. At the end of the 19th over, 135 on the board for the loss of 7 wickets. Last 6 deliveries just remain. Coming on to bowl the last over of this inning, Ashish Enakia. 135 for the loss of 7 wickets, last 6 deliveries. Aditya Khernar will be on strike. 19 of 12 deliveries. Has batted well, batted sensibly. Short of length delivery. This is up in the air. And a very good catch from the fielder at backward point region. Pramod. Very good, well just catch. Back in the dugout. Aditya Khernar. 8th wicket down for the batting side. New batsman coming in, Ganesh Gore. Ashish Enakia, second success for him. This time just a little wide outside the off stump. Wanted to slash it hard. Ganesh Gore, no connection with the bat. 135 for 8. Top effort this has been from the Dominators. Winning the toss, electing to field. Really been good. Short of length delivery this time. Really good pacey stuff this time from Ashish Enakia. 3 deliveries to go, giving nothing away to the new batter. The tailenders now at the crease. Mangesh Ghadigaonkar at the non-striker end. Ganesh Gore at the striker end. Still to open their accounts. 3 deliveries to go. 135 for 8. Good delivery. Wild slash once again. 3 back-to-back dot deliveries. Really been brilliant in this last over, Ashish. That's why the captain had given the ball to him. The responsibility to him. 4 dot deliveries along with a wicket. Till then, Chetan Naik was there at the crease. It was looking like 160, 170 on the cards. But after the fall of his wicket, really been struggling the batting side, Friends Sports Club. Good delivery this time. Uprooted the stump once again. Second success of this over. Third wicket of his spell. Ashish Enakia. Brilliant spell of bowling. 9th wicket down for Friends Sports Club. And that ends the inning for Friends Sports Club. They were one shot and definitely 9 wickets down. That will be the end of their inning, and the final score 135 on the board for Friends Cricket Club. Friends Sports Club and Dominators will need 136 to win of 20 overs to take the Silver Cup. Those viewers who have just joined us, you are watching the finale. Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup, the finale for Silver Cup between Dominators and Friends Sports Club. Live from Dadoji Kondev Stadium, winning the toss, electing to field first. Dominators had been brilliant on the field, and Friends Sports Club all down for 135. 136 to win. We'll be back in a short while with the chase just around the corner. Just stay tuned. Welcome back again after a short interval. You're watching Active Sports Presents the Corporate Cup, the finale for Silver Cup between Dominators and Friends Sports Club. Outcome both the openers Suyog Amre and Pramod Nair. To start the inning, it will be Gaurav Agrawal with the ball in his hand. Suyog Amre, one of the strong contender for getting the best batsman award, a century under his name in the first match itself, has been brilliant in this event. Suyog Amre, the man to look out for in this inning. 136 runs to chase of 20 deliveries. Really been dominant performance from the Dominators. Winning the toss, electing to field first. 135 all out Friends Sports Club. 136 to defend. Let's see. Suyog on strike. Short of length delivery, harmless delivery just outside the off stump. Played nicely away from the body down to the backward point region. Couple of runs to start with his inning. Gaurav Agrawal. Just a loosener delivery outside the off stump. Start with the shorter one. What a brilliant inning it was from Suyog Amre in the first match of the Corporate Cup. For his side, brilliant century. This time slashing it hard just outside the off stump. This was a very good delivery just outside the off stump. Hint of an away movement from Gaurav Agrawal. 136 the target. Need to take early wickets to stay in the hunt for the Silver Cup. Good delivery, played back to the bowler. Suyog Amre falling quite early back in the dugout. Brilliant from Gaurav. Good catch on his follow through. First wicket down. New batsman coming in, Amit Dahiya. Amit Dahiya, the new batsman, did really well with the ball in his hand earlier in the inning, in the previous inning. Now with the bat, would have that confidence. Quite early breakthrough. Suyog back in the dugout. This time, just a little bit outside the off stump. White ball being signaled by the umpire. 2 runs on the board. 3 runs on the board. 3 for 1. Suyog just on that second delivery of the over. Wanted to play it on the straight in the hands of the bowler Gaurav Agrawal, getting that big wicket. Once again, wide down the offside. Back to back wide deliveries. Good take by the wicket keeper. Just 136 to defend New batsman in. You need to be right on the money, right on the stumps. Good delivery this. Just angling in a little bit, open the face of the bat. Played down in between third man and backward point. There is a fielder out there. Dot delivery. Two deliveries to go. Good start this from Gaurav Agrawal. Nicely lean forward. Good drive. Good fielding by the fielder at the cover region. Last delivery to go. 132 required of 115 deliveries. Quite a lot of time left. No need to worry for the batting side. Need to stitch a partnership. Short of line delivery. Nicely pulled down to the deep mid wicket region for a boundary. Really hit that ball right out of the meat of the bat. The end of the first over. 8 runs on the board. Chetan Naik has come into the attack. Second over from the opposition end. Batted really well, Chetan. 37 runs in the first inning. A wayward start for Chetan. Wide down the offside. 9 runs on the board. Brilliant hit it was in the previous over. Last delivery, Amit Dahiya getting into position, judging the length pretty quickly. Good pull shot down to the mid wicket region for a boundary. Pramod Nair on strike. Good delivery this time coming in with the angle. Chetan Naik really batted well, started slowly in his inning. Then afterwards really dominated. 37 I must say of just 28 deliveries. Good delivery this, just angling in a little bit. Played nicely by the batsman as well. Just a tickle on the onside. Okay, it's off toes, leg byes. It's off the pads, just a single, one extra run to be added. 10 runs on the board. Amit Dahiya back on strike. This time wanted to play it uppishly. Luckily throw away from the fielder at the third man region. Just fell in between the short third man and a deep third man fielder. Good delivery from Chetan Naik. "11 for 1. Pramod back on strike. 3 deliveries to go in the second over. Once again a wide delivery. Quite wide that one. 12 on the board. Good delivery this time coming in a little bit. 12 for 1. 124 required. 2 deliveries left in the second over. Good delivery once again. Just trying to settle in to a nice line and length. Chetan Naik. Last delivery, couple of wide deliveries in this over. Apart from that, has been a really good over. This is played uppishly, nicely up above the mid-off fielder. Away it races for the boundary. At the end of the second over, 16 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket. Gaurav Agrawal to continue. 1 over prior to this, 1 for 8. Good delivery. Just opening the face of the bat, guiding it to the backward point region. Dot delivery to start the third over of this inning. Nicely bowled, takes the outside edge, goes down to the third man region for a lucky boundary. Good delivery that one, just poking at it. Amit Dahiya just was leaving the batsman after pitching. Really good delivery, but well out of reach of the first slip. There was a man at the catching position, went between the slip and the third man fielder. 20 on the board. Just the slip now being brought in a little bit wider down to the fourth slip. This time a short of line delivery pulled nicely down to the mid wicket region. Dot delivery straight to the fielder. Next delivery, this is up in the air. The cover fielder is in action. Second wicket down. That's what they wanted. Just defending. Total of 136. Second wicket down at the score of 20 on the board. Amit Dahiya back in the dugout. New batsman coming in, Ramesh Areja. Gaurav Agrawal, second success he had. Good delivery. Nicely played by the batsman as well. Down to the third man region. Dot delivery. Been a really good delivery. Apart from that boundary that went between the slip cordon and the third man region. Now attacking fielding been set. Two men at the catching position in the slip. Good decisive leave from the batsman at the end of the third over. 20 runs on the board for the loss of, okay, a wide win signal. Quite late that decision given by the umpire. Wide down the offside. 21 on the board. Last delivery. Need to re-bowl that. Once again, quite wide down the offside. Trying to swing that delivery. 22 for 2. 1.5 overs. 2 for 14. Gaurav Agrawal. Didn't do much with the bat, but has the ball talking in this inning. Good delivery this. Just misses the edge. There is an appeal from the first slip and the wicket keeper, but nothing from the bowler. Ends over number third, 22 for 2. Chetan Naik to continue. Pramod Nair at the striker end. A slog hit down to the deep square leg region. Couple of runs. 24 on the board. Still require 112 runs to win of 101 delivery. 8 wickets in hand still. Early breakthrough, that's what they wanted. The fielding side, they have got it. Under 3 overs, need to push in for more 1 or 2 wicket within the power play. Good delivery. This open the face of the bat. Nicely played between backward point and deep backward point fielder. Good chase this by the deep backward point fielder. Couple of runs. 26 on the board. Good delivery this time. Just angling in a little bit. Open the face of the bat. Paid down to the backward point region. 27 on the board. Nicely bowled this. Played off the wrist, off the toes, down to the mid-on region. Wanted that single. Ramesh Areja. Pramod Nair denied it. Was a slight confusion between the batters, but no harm done. 2 deliveries to go. Chetan Naik still continuing right arm over the wicket. This time nicely bowled. Came in with the angle. Just away from the off stump. Brilliant delivery that time from Chetan Naik. 27 for 2. Last delivery of the 4th over. Good delivery once again, leaving the batsman this time at the end of the fourth over. 27 for the loss of 2 wickets. Next over to continue still Gaurav Agrawal. Takes the inner half of the bat, goes down to the fine leg region. Three fielders getting behind that ball. Just couple of runs. Quite a slow outfield. That's why my scorer statistician Ronak says definitely just no breeze at all today. Just a little bit overcast conditions still. 4.1 over 29 on the board. Chasing a target of 136. 107 required of 95 deliveries. Nicely bowled this time. Just leaving the batsman after pitching. Really brilliant bowling this from Gaurav Agrawal. 2.2 overs. 2 for 16. Both the wickets picked up by him. Been really good. 4 deliveries to go in the 5th over. Penultimate over of the power play over. Those viewers just joined us. You are watching Active Sports presents the Corporate Cup. Final for the Silver Cup. Full toss delivery this time. Driven nicely down to the deep backward point region. Just a single. You're still awaiting for any of the batter to hit the banners of shot of the day. 4 banners, 1 behind the wicketkeeper, 1 behind the umpire, 1 down to the deep backward point, 1 down to the deep square leg region. Any of the batter hitting those banners will be awarded a special token from MH04 group. Nicely bowled this time. Defended off the front foot. Played with an angle bat down to the backward point region. Dot delivery. Just 2 deliveries to go in the 5th over. 3rd over in his spell, Gaurav Agrawal. Really been on the sort of good length area and swinging that ball, some coming in, some of the deliveries going out. Really been good today with the ball. Ramesh Areja on strike. Wanted to heave it down the ground. No connection with the bat. Luckily, no edge there. Last delivery of the 5th over. 1 out to go after this delivery in the power play over. After that, the field restrictions will be uplifted. More fielders we would be able to see outside the 30-yard circle. Quite foolish that delivery was. Wanted to heave it once again, this time on the offside. Couple of dot deliveries to end over number 5th. 30 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Good action going on in the ground. Change in the bowling department. Mayuresh been introduced in the attack and greeted by a strong hit down the ground. Good fielding effort though. A dive in the end to save 3 runs for his side, just a single. Really good hit. That one from Pramod Nair was a foolish delivery. Just played down the ground. Good effort by the fielder at the long off region. Just a single. This time there was a chance. That was a full toss played down by Ramesh, straight in the hands of the bowler. But really difficult those catches in your follow through. Just plucked his right hand out. Either they stick or they don't. Good delivery wrapped on the pads, but the impact, after the impact, would have gone down the leg stump. Definitely. Just a slight appeal from the bowler, nothing apart from that. Short of Lendl reaches outside the off stump. This time Nasir rock bat on the back foot. Cut it nicely down to the extra cover region. Away it races for a boundary. First runs of the bat for Ramesh in the 11th delivery. 35 for 2. 101 required of 86. Had kept really tight up till now the bowlers. Boundary of after 3 overs. Really been brilliant with the ball. Friends Sports Club. Nicely bowled, just angling in a little bit on a sort of good length area, played down to the cover region. Dot delivery once again. Last delivery to go in the power play over. Good delivery this, just playing it down to the backward point region at the end of the 6th over. 35 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Start of a new over from the opposition end. The batting will happen, and from the commentary box end, Sagar Narkar has been introduced into the attack. Field restrictions been afflicted. 35 for 2. Still require 101 to win of 84 deliveries. Pramod Nair on strike. Good delivery on a sort of good length area, just angling in. Played with soft hands by the batsman, just a single. Pramod moves on to 14 of 13 deliveries. Ramesh Areja on strike. 13 deliveries he has faced. Just a Good boundary on that previous over down to the extra cover region. 4 runs under his name. Good delivery there, angling in a little bit. Really good delivery. Just wanted to play on the onside, no connection with the bat. Dot delivery. Good take by the wicket keeper as well. 4 deliveries to go in the 7th over. Wanted to heave it on the offside, no connection with the bat. Playing away from the body. Couple of dot deliveries. Good start this for Sagar Narkar. He was good with the bat. Played a good inning. Held one end up. A good start with the ball in his hand. This time a wild slash once again outside the off stump. Requesting the umpire for a wide delivery. No signal from the umpire. Good delivery. 3 back-to-back dot deliveries. Still on strike, Ramesh Areja. This time once again a wild slog. Trying a little bit harder outside the off stump. Really been brilliant those bowlers. Not giving anything away to play. Nothing on the foolish length. Just keeping on a sort of good length area. Just swinging that delivery is outside, away from him. Last delivery of the 7th over. This time foolishness delivery coming in. Nicely played up above the point fielder, and a sluggish effort from the fielder allows that ball to roll over for a boundary. Was really good over, but on the last delivery just a little bit foolish, and nicely played down to the deep backward point region for a boundary. At the end of the 7th over, 40 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Mayuresh Bhagwat is still to continue from the commentary box end. Pramod Nair on strike. Nicely bowled, takes the inner rough of the bat, inside edge, flows down to the fine leg region. Good fielding, throw is coming at the striker end. Good fielding though, just a single. Quite lucky to be out there still, Pramod Nair. Brilliant delivery to start with, a new over. Mayuresh just drawing the batsman forward, inside edge, just misses the leg stump. Back on strike, Ramesh Areja. Good delivery once again, an inside edge, going down to the left side of the wicket keeper. Good fielding by the wicket keeper. Dot delivery. Mayuresh Bhagwate going right arm over the wicket, just 10 to 15 feet run up. Good action. Good delivery, just angling in, played off the toes. Going down to the deep square leg region. Good chase this by the fielder at the fine leg region. Throw is coming at the striker end. Couple of runs once again. 43 for 2. Just looking a little bit settled. Now Ramesh Areja. Just been anxious, something outside the off stump on a sort of good length area. That's where they need to bowl him at. Yes, definitely there. Good length area, just bringing it in this time. Just some deliveries going out. Really troubled Ramesh Areja. 43 on the board, 93 required of 74 deliveries. Just angling in a little bit, quite low bounce on that delivery. Handled nicely by the batsman, played down to the long on region. Just a single, 44 on the board. Pramod Nair on strike. Just played down to the cover region at the end of the 8th over. 44 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Siddesh, the captain, bringing himself into the attack. On strike, it will be Ramesh Areja. Tossed up delivery. This is up in the air. Long on fielder getting underneath it. A good catch. Well just catch. Gets the wicket on the first delivery itself. The captain, Ramesh Areja, back in the dugout. Signal from the umpire. Drinks has been called for after the fall of the third wicket. New batsman coming in, Rohit Faple. Siddesh Nigam, the captain of the fielding side, getting the wicket of the first delivery of his spell. Really good delivery. Back in the dugout, Ramesh. Once again, toss delivery. Just away from the fielder at the square leg region. Away she goes for a boundary. Good start this from Rohit. Power play. Just 2 or 3 feet on the left hand side of the fielder would have had second wicket of this over. Siddesh Nigam. .48 on the board. This time a little flatter, played nicely, down to the cow corner. Good fielding, just a single. The field widespread, 3 fielders on the onside, outside the 30-yard circle. Deep mid wicket, a cow corner and a long one. Fielder at the square leg region inside the 30-yard circle. 49 for 3. Tossed up delivery. This is played down to the gap between cow corner and mid wicket. 50 up. 53 for 3. After the fall of the third wicket, 3 deliveries and 9 runs have come of this over. Pramod Nair moves on to 19 of 16. Rohit Faple have just come in, 5 of just 2 deliveries. Tossed up once again, this time handsomely driven down the ground, down to the long off region. Just a single. A little expensive this over. 10 runs already of this over. 82 required of 67 deliveries. Good delivery this time. Gentle push down to the mid-off region. Ends over number 9, 54 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Mayuresh Bhagwate to continue. Right arm over the wicket. From the commentary box end. Getting closer this match. 82 required of 66 deliveries. Hasn't gained anything away. The bowling side. Just defending 136. Nicely bowled this. Comes in with the angle. Played down to the short square leg region. A bye has been signaled. Fox the batsman, Fox the wicket keeper. Just one extra run. Good start for the over for Mayuresh. 55 for 3. Just need to break the shackles now, those 2 batters. Good delivery, just playing it nicely, gently between the gap between third man and backward point. Good chase this, outstanding. Really good effort from the fielder. But a boundary being signaled by the umpire. Really good effort, but 59 on the board, 59 for 3. After the fall of the third wicket, 10 runs of the previous over. Now a boundary as well as in the second delivery of a new over. Good delivery once again. Coming in with the angle. Played nicely off the wrist. Down to the short mid-wicket region. Just a single. 16 runs have come off 8 deliveries. Really been good this partnership. Nicely bowled this time. Just played with an angled bat, open the face of the bat, down to the backward point region. Dot delivery. 2.4 overs Mayuresh Bhagwate, none for 14. Just a touch expensive in this over. 6 runs have come of 4 deliveries. Pramod Nair on strike, 20 of 19 deliveries. 60 on the board. This time trying to play on the up. Played down to the cow corner region. There is a protection out here. Just a single. 61 on the board. 75 required of 61 deliveries. 7 wickets in hand. Nicely played by the batsman, but straight to the fielder at the back third man region. At the end of the 10th over, 61 for the loss of 3 wickets. Sagar Narkar to continue from the far end. Played up in the air, down to the third man region. Just a single. 62 for 3. Rohit Faple on strike. Pramod Nair moves on to 22 of 21. Just in his second over of the spell, Sagar Narkar. Good delivery this, just coming in with the angle. Just playing off the pads. Nudge on the onside. Away they go for a quick single. 63 on the board. 73 required of 58 deliveries. Really, I think this match will go down the wire. The final for the Silver Cup. Next delivery. This time nicely played. But there is a protection out there in the deep backward point region. Just a single. Front foot slash in the air. Just away from the fielder at the backward point region. This time, very good fielding by the backward point fielder. 100% commitment from the captain himself in action. Just looking like there were a couple of runs, but brilliant dive to save those runs. That's what needed at the moment. Still 72 required of 56. Next delivery, Sagar Narkar, right arm over the wicket. Leaning into that drive this time, down to the cover region. There is a protection out here. Good fielding though, just a single. Last delivery of the 11th over. Moving along nicely, this partnership. Pramod Nair, 23 of 22. Rohit Faple, 12 of 9 deliveries. Full toss delivery. Nicely played down the ground. Long on region. At the end of the 11th over, 66 for 3. Ganesh Gore to continue from the opposition end. 66 for 3 at the end of the 11th over. 70 required of 54 deliveries. Still 7 wickets in hand. The asking rate 7.78. Full toss delivery to start. But lucky though, falls in no man's land just between the wicket keeper and the backward point fielder. Just a single there at the same position after 11 overs. Friends Sports Club, they were at the same position, just losing 1 wicket lesser, 66 for 6. And Dominators 66 for 3. Dot delivery, second delivery of the over. Just as Chetan Naik was batting in the first inning, it was looking like 160, 170 on the cards. But really good fight back by Dominators. 135 all out, 136 they are chasing. But 69 required of 52 deliveries, 51 deliveries. Ganesh Gore bowling well. Right arm over the wicket. Tossed up delivery. Played once again back to the bowler. Couldn't stop it on his follow through. Just a single down to the long on region. No ball being signaled by the umpire. Tossed up delivery. Quite foolish that delivery. Really good delivery from Ganesh More. Takes the inner half of the bat. Goes down to the fine leg region. Good chase by the fielder at the third man region. Just a single. Oh, it's a bye. Being signaled by the umpire. 69 for 3. Last delivery of the 12th over. This time played down the ground, down to the long off region. Error in judgment by the fielder at the long off region. Waiting the signal from the umpire. It's a boundary. Should have been where he was. It was a straightforward chance to the fielder. He came running in and the ball just went over his head. At the end of the 12th over, 73 for 3. Change in the bowling department. Samit been introduced into the attack from the opposition end. 73 for 3. Should have had that fourth wicket on the last delivery of the previous over. 63 of 48. Tossed up delivery to start with. Fourth wicket down. Wanted to play it on the onside. Brilliant delivery to start his spell. Back in the dugout, Pramod Nair. New batsman coming in, Ankit. Really good start this for Samit. First delivery, wicket down. 63 needed of 47. Good delivery, just leaving the batter. Sharp turn for Samit. That was right in the block hole, that first delivery. Really good delivery to get the set batsman out, back in the dugout. Flatter outside the off stump, wanted to cut it. No connection with the bat. 3 dot deliveries to start over number 13th. Good change in the bowling by the captain, Samit. Good loopy delivery, gave a little bit more flight on that delivery than the previous one. 4 dot deliveries along with a wicket. Really good this from Samit. 63 of 44. Asking rate creeping upwards, 8.59. This time a little bit flatter, shorter, played nicely down to the mid-wicket region. Just a single. Opens his account with that single, Ankit. Last delivery of the 13th over, 74 for 4. Rohit on strike. Flatter this time on the leg stump, helped along nicely down to the deep square leg region. Good fielding, just a single. Ends over number 13, 75 for 4. Gautam Gore to continue. Was good in his first over, none for six. On strike, Rohit. Tossed up delivery, went on the front foot, driven nicely down the ground, just a single. 60 of 41 deliveries from either of those batsmen need to go big. Tossed up delivery, driven down the ground, down to the long off region. 77 on the board. Just 6 overs left after this. 59 of 40 deliveries. Down the left side, hit the pad on the way, dot delivery. 3 deliveries to go. Been a good over up till now, just couple of runs. Tossed up delivery outside the off stump. Nicely cut it down to the deep backward point region. Just a single. Need a release shot out of somewhere. 58 to win of 38 deliveries. This time, nicely played down to the long off region. That's what I said. Need a release shot. It was coming and brilliantly hit by Ankit down to the long off region for a maximum. 84 for 4. 52 required of 37 deliveries. Can't give so much room. Can't toss those deliveries. This time flatter this time. Good delivery but a little bit wider. White ball being signaled by the umpire. 85 on the board. Tossed up delivery, played nicely down the ground. One bounce over the ropes. Brilliant last 2 deliveries for the batting side. 89 for 4. The end of the 14th over. 89 for 4. Good 2 last deliveries for the batting side. A 6 and a boundary. 47 now needed of 36. That must have released some pressure in the batting dugout. Coming on to bowl, Samit. This is played nicely. Not of the meat of the bat, middle of the bat. Just a single down to the long off region. 90 on the board. 46 required of 35. 21 of 18 Rohit, Ankit. 12 of 7 deliveries. Nicely bowled this, tossed up a little bit. Wanted to play, heave it down the ground. Takes the inner half out the bat, goes down to the cow corner region. Just a single. Wants to dominate. Ankit. The previous over, a sixer and a boundary. Good batting. Rohit back on strike. Tossed up delivery. Good delivery once again. A little foolish. Played down to the cow corner region. Just a single once again. 44 of 33 deliveries. Good partnership developing between those two batters. Need a wicket, the bowling side once again. Short of length delivery, hit nicely. What a hit it was. Really good hit. Up she goes for a maximum. What a pickup shot. It was just a little bit shorter in length, but outside the off stump. But what a strong connection of the bat. Flat batted it down the ground, down to the wide long off region for a maximum. 98 on the board. 38 to win now of 32 deliveries. Ankit on the charge. 19 of just 9 deliveries. Good delivery this one. Just a little bit slower. Wanted to play it with an angle bat. Dot delivery. 38 of 31. Just a seesaw battle in this finale. Just one wicket and they will be right back into this match. Really good delivery. There was an appeal, slight appeal from the bowler, but not given by the umpire. At the end of the 15th over, 98 for 4. Sagar Narkar still to continue. 2 overs prior to this, none for 10. Really kept it tight. Need tight overs now. Every run will be crucial. 38 to win of 30 deliveries. Rohit on strike. 22 of 19. This time a good hit down to the extra cover region. That's a maximum. Really good hit this time from Rohit far play. What an outstanding hit. Really releasing the pressure those last 2 overs. 104 on the board. 32 required of 29 deliveries. Pressing the panic button, those two batters. Ankit 19 of 11. Rohit 28 of 20. Good delivery this. Just leaving the batter just to open the face of the bat. Rohit wanted to guide it to the third man region. No connection with the bat. 32 required of 28 deliveries. Eased out the equation with 6 wickets in hand. Dominators going well now. This time played down to the long on region. There can be a wicket. Oh, dropped it at the last moment. Couple of drop chances. Really would hurt them badly. 105 on the board. Should have been taken. Mayuresh at the long on region. 31 required of 27. This time plays it up above the backward point region. It is racing towards the deep backward point region. Good fielding though by the fielder at the extra cover region. Couple of runs. 29 required of 26. Brilliant he has been. Ankit 21 of 12. Rohit 29 of 22. Very good partnership this. Inching towards the victory now. Nicely bowled this. Just missed off stump, I believe. Really good bowling this. Good comeback by Sagar Narkar. Last delivery of the 16th over. 29 of 25. Is there still a twist left in this match? Need a wicket. Good delivery that right on the stumps. Played with an angle bat of the wrist going down to the fine leg region. Couple of runs. At the end of the 16th over, 109 on the board. 11 runs came of that over. Mayuresh coming into the attack. Good delivery to start with. Played down to the mid-wicket region. Just a single. 110 on the board. 26 required of 23. On strike, Ankit. 23 of just 14 deliveries. Been really good with the bat. Rohit Fafle had held one end up. 30 of 23 deliveries. Full toss delivery. Dealt nicely. A body blow. That's out of here. Really good hit down to the deep square leg region for a maximum. 116 on the board. 20 required now of 22 deliveries. Ankit moves on to 29 of 15 deliveries. Very good knock. A game-changing knock this has been. Shown his intent right from the onset and has continued that. This time wanted to go on the offside, takes the inner half of the bat, goes down to the onside, down to the mid-wicket region, throw at the striker end, couple of runs. 18 of 21. This time played down the ground. That's a monstrous hit once again down the ground for a maximum. He's going all guns blazing. Ankit, 37 of just 17 deliveries. What a knock under pressure this has been in the finale for the Silver Cup. 124 for 4. Outstanding seesaw battle we saw in this finale until he arrived. Short of length delivery. This is slashed hard. Up above the mid of player. Away she races for a boundary. 41 of 18. Just 8 required. Brilliant batting. This brilliant stuff going on. Quite an expensive over this. Already 19 have come of this over. Last delivery to go. Mayuresh, the fielder at the long on region, who spilled that catch in the previous over of the same batsman. And now making immense of that dropped opportunity. Ankit, 41 of 18. Last delivery of the over. Nicely hit down the ground. There is a long off in place now. Just a single. At the end of the 17th over, 129 on the board. 20 runs came of the previous over. Siddesh Nikam back into the attack. 1 over prior to this. 1 for 10. 7 required of 18 deliveries. Ankit 42 of just 19 deliveries. Game changing knock. This is hit nicely. Down to the corner region. There is a fielder out here. Finally goes back in the dugout. But already has got his team the finale trophy. Just 7 runs away. What a knock. What a knock he has played. New batsman coming in, Chintan. Has fractured his finger but has come into bat. Chintan Shah. Will be flowing down to out of India. But just this last finale he wanted to play. Playing with a fractured finger. Chintan Shah, new batsman, just 7 runs away from a victory. Tossed a delivery, defended off the front foot. Down to the square leg region, just a single. 6 required, just a striking distance, 16 deliveries left. Rohit Fafle on strike had held the innings together. 30 of 23 deliveries. Field remains same. This time hit up down to the cow corner region. That's victory in some style. That's a maximum. Right out of the meat of the bat from Rohit. Congratulations, the champion for the Silver Cup in Active Sports presents a Corporate Cup. It's the team Dominators dominating with the ball and with the bat. Congratulations. Time for the presentation. What a seesaw battle we saw for the Silver Cup finale. Congratulations to Team Dominators. I'd like to call upon the runners-up captain for the day, Friends Sports Club captain. I'd like to call upon on stage, Siddharth Nikam sir. Runners-up today on the day of the finale. What went wrong?
A lot of things went wrong actually, but actually they played very good cricket. I think Ankit, right? He just snatched the game, and then the fielding. It's always a close margin game. So whenever you drop couple of catches, and then it's a batsman game, right? So that's what happened. It's a fielding. It's put us down. So it's part and parcel.
Till Chetan was there while batting, it was looking like 160, 170 on the cards. But after the fell of his wicket, I believe the innings tumbled.
Yeah, as it goes, right? So whenever you have your key batsmen playing, and one of batsmen needs to stay there till 20th over. But it's again hard luck to our boys. I think they played good cricket. It just we fell short, and maybe next time we'll come stronger.
Really well played actually, because it was a seesaw battle. Till the 12th over, it was looking like anybody's game. Till Ankit came, I believe. And if would have got that one or two catches, I believe you would have been right in the match again.
Yeah, I think those couple of catches again, when you are defending a low score, and I think second batting was quite little bit easy than the first batting. So again, we fell short in a run as well. So we planned that 150 is a good score to defend, but when you are defending 130 odd runs, it's always going to be challenging, and then drop catches again. So, but Ankit, well played, and well played.
Definitely. And what about the event, this grand platform? Anything about it?
Yeah, I think few of us we played here as a youngster. Right now we are playing at our 40s, so it's always critical, and it's always good feeling to back at Dadoji. So it is beautifully managed by Pratik and entire organization Active Sports. So thank you so much for giving us opportunity and to put us a good score. So thank you.
Thank you so much. And I'll request to stay back. You'll have to give the award to the man of the match for the day. Ankit, 42 of 20 deliveries and 4 overs, 2 wickets for just 18 runs. Like to request the captain of Friends Sports Club, Siddhesh Nikam, to please hand over that man of the match award. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Ankit. Winning side, winning the silver trophy. How is it feeling?
It's feel good actually. Thanks to my team captains, Suyog, Chintan, Anna is there, Vishal Bhai to giving me opportunity. So thanks a lot. Thank you.
Batted really well, but you bowled nicely as well. 4 overs, just 18 runs and 2 crucial wickets.
Yes, just the game, nothing else. So looking forward more opportunities. Thank you.
How was it to bowl on that wicket?
Yeah, it is good. That two crucial wicket, I guess. That one I don't name, but thank you. They played well.
या आई बिलीव चेतन विकेट यू टुक, चेतन का भी विकेट लिया आपने, और बैटिंग करते हो बहुत ही बढ़िया बल्लेबाजी की, 42 रन जोड़े. क्या आप जब उतरे थे मैदान में कुछ सोच के उतरे थे?
नहीं, सोच के नहीं उतरा था. खाली हम लोग जितना रन शॉट थे उतना रन हम लोग कवर करने के चांस में थे. सो ऐसा ऐसा कुछ नहीं था कि गेम फिनिश करना है, क्योंकि बैकअप भी अच्छा था. पीछे चिंतन था एंड विशाल भी था. सो ऐसा कुछ भी सोचा नहीं था. हमको खाली जो शॉर्ट रन थे हम लोग को कवर करना था. दैट्स इट.
लेकिन 136 रन, थोड़ी सी दुविधा में तो थे. 12 ओवर में आप काफ़ी पीछे थे. मुझे लगता है कि 68 चाहिए थे 48 बॉल में, लेकिन आपका ओवर वो गेम चेंज, आपका जो नॉक रहा है वो गेम चेंजिंग नॉक रहा है. तब तक थोड़ा कुछ सोचा था, थोड़ा सा दुविधा में थे कि हो जाएगा आराम से?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ सच प्रेशर नहीं था. प्रेशर रहता तो अननेसेसरी विकेट गवाते थे हम लोग. सो बस हमारा टारगेट यही था कि हम लोग जितना कम रन हम लोग चेस कर सके, जितना हमारा जो शॉट था रन्स का हम लोग जितना कवर कर सके, तो हमारा वही टारगेट था. नथिंग एल्स.
थैंक यू सो मच। और कैसा लगा ये इवेंट खेल के, ये फिनाले था, और कैसा लगा दादोजी कोंडे स्टेडियम में पूरा ये श्रृंखला जो हुई है उसके बारे में कुछ?
बहुत अच्छा लगा। ऑर्गेनाइजर्स में मतलब अच्छा था। हम लोगों का फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस है दादोजी कॉन्डोम में, सो थैंक्स टू एक्टिव स्पोर्ट्स प्रतीक। एंड स्पेशल मीन्स हमारा चिंतन, इसका लास्ट मैच था इंडिया में, इज़ शिफ्टिंग टू न्यूजीलैंड, सो उसके लिए ये ट्रॉफ़ी एंड वो ट्रॉफ़ी सो डेडिकेटेड टू यू चिंतन।
That's really great. 5 months back you started, and really good inning, yaar. Congratulations, and keep entertaining. That's what I can say. Congratulations. Thank you. I'd like to call upon now the winning captain from Team Dominators, Chintan Shah, to please join me. And I'll request Pratik Prabhu to please hand over the Champions Trophy for the Silver Cup. Congratulations, winning captain. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. I mean, I don't have words to express because this unit is my family, and all they have done is just because probably Ankit already said it's my last match here, so I'm really proud of this unit. I'm very happy today.
Really great. You won the toss. It was some overcast conditions. That's why you selected to bowl first, or you had that key. We are anyhow bowling first.
To be very frank, just because of the heat, we decided we'll bowl first in the morning so that we don't drain out when the sun actually comes out, so that we can bat. We have the energy to bat, and the power hitting that we had. Suyog had actually scored a century and a half century in this series itself. We have explosive batsmen like again Ankit. You saw the innings from Ankit, so yeah, it was amazing to go through this tournament. And three cheers for Active Sports and Pratik, and all the educators and all umpires and everyone. We really appreciate they standing there whole day and still supporting everyone. So really happy for that.
Thank you for that. But had you thought ki you will get them to such a low score, 135?
It was actually a score a little above than what we had expected, but but we were confident that we have batting lineup until the end, till the bottom. We have good batsmen until the end, so we were sure. But then again the team also they gave a good fight. So until 10 overs, it was really close. We didn't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, I mean again the team was there, so support from everyone was amazing.
Any hiccups in the dugout, because at the 12th over, till the 12th over, it was a seesaw battle. So what was the thought process?
It was just like we had to play basics. Just score one run every ball. Dots are always killers. So after a couple of wickets, then we cruised along with scoring on each ball at least a single and again the ending was it was just like a nitro boost. So we hit the gas at the right time, I could say.
Absolutely. How is your hand? But
It's fine.
it's fine. That's good. And you will miss your team, I believe, quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, more than they'll miss me, I'm gonna miss them a lot. Uh, this is a team that we just started with a couple of people 3 years back, and the team that is standing right now, it's actually the core team that we have. No one from since it was final. Probably many teams think that let's bring some A1 players, and but these are all A players that we have. So really happy, and I'm gonna miss them a lot.
Great. Just before the photo perfect finish, along with the trophy, along with your teammates, any suggestion to the management for this grand event, grand platform?
I think what we expected from this tournament has been completely fulfilled, because playing on such a big arena, and we've been apart with active sports for a long time. We have played in All Saints. We have played in many tournaments in Bhiwandi and again at Asahi ground in Taloja. So this was the perfect finish, what I could say for my team and for me. While I was going, so this is a perfect finish. Thank you so much, Pratik and Active Sports. That's all.
Thank you so much for that. The whole team can join, please. The whole team of Dominators to join the skipper, Chintan Shah. What a moment. Chintan Shah is injured but playing for his side. He'll be leaving in a couple of days for New Zealand. All the best from our end, Chintan. The winning side, Dominators, definitely dominated with the ball in the first inning and with the bat in the second inning. What a performance it was. In the final of Active Sports present the Corporate Cup, race for the Silver Cup. Just quite jubilant they are. Thank you, sir. I'd like to call upon the runners-up side for the day, Friends Sports Club, for a special photograph, for a special moment in this event. Siddesh Nikam along with his troops. What a final it was till the 12th over seesaw battle, and Ankit taking it away from Friends Sports Club. Congratulations to Dominators. So that's it for now for the first final for the day. We'll join you in a moment for the second final. That is the biggest one, the Champions Trophy. Who will take it? The second final for the day will be joining in a short while. Till then, stay tuned.